Good morning and welcome back to another video. Today I am out in an area of the city close to my home, but a big area which I have never actually come to before, but it's quite nice here. Off to my left is an off-leash dog park, and then behind me there's a children's playground, and as you can see, all kinds of open spaces, and the sun is bright today. So there's an area here where you can play sports, soccer, football, all kinds of sports and whatnot. So I thought we'd come here, maybe take a little walk over to the dog park and have a conversation. So stick around and we will chat. This is called the Manning Village Dog Park, off-leash area etiquette, and it describes what some of the etiquette would be. So pretty cool. There doesn't appear to be that many people and their dogs here today, but there are a few. So maybe we'll go for a little walk over there later on. But right now, it is a nice, beautiful day. You still need a sweater or a light jacket, but it is going to be a beautiful week. Hello, doggies. How are you? I know my viewers like the dogs, so we've got some activity here. Not much, but a little bit.
The owner was giving her up to a shelter.
Oh, wow.
I just couldn't see that happen.
No.
Come here, Willa.
Her name's Willow. Willow? That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her original name.
Oh, wow.
Because she knows it.
Yeah, for sure. That's great. No point in confusing them by changing their names and whatnot.
They're familiar with.
No,
And it's
that's for
all right.
sure, yeah.
On the backside, they took them out and by the bench.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if they're dying off or something.
Yeah.
A little hard to throw things in a dog park.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Come here,
Yeah, that other one there is on 127th,
yeah,
Street,
I forget what it is. I've been
but
there before,
134th Avenue or something. So,
and I got there,
yeah.
and my dang dog puked in the back of my Jeep.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I had to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that one has a lot more area as well, so.
What I hear, eh?
Yeah.
I went to a place you can actually rent. I've got a buddy with a pit bull, and
Yeah.
pit bulls kind of protect him.
Oh, for sure.
So when other people are around or his dog buddies are around,
Yeah,
he
that's what we heard.
doesn't like other dogs.
Yeah.
So he rents it out, and it's $20 an hour.
Oh, wow.
And it's about as big as this, maybe. But
Yeah.
It's all trees and everything. You have a fireplace and a hut you can warm up. and
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they love it there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, come on. No, we're going this way. We gotta go home and take a bath.
Yeah. Well, nice chatting with you.
Come on. Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, it's nice around here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a nice dog like the little black collie there with the white spot. Her name was Missy. Many years ago. Yeah, oh, it's pretty nice. Nice to have a dog, for sure. Dogs and cats. I'm not really a cat person, but I do like cats as well. For sure. For sure. So I thought we would just go out for a little walk, maybe have a conversation. Put my glasses down because it is sunny today. And I'm hoping that the wind isn't too strong. I put my little dead cat fluffy things on my microphones. So hopefully if there is a bit of a wind sound, it won't be as bad. So, conversation. I was just thinking, you know, since I have a lot of viewers who are on my channel, who are in their, you know, mid to late 50s and many of you in your 60s and are getting close to retirement, or have retired, how do you know when it's time to retire? Have you, for those of you who have retired, what was the catalyst or the thing that made you decide, yeah, it's time. It is time to retire. You know, there are a lot of economic reasons, of course, that would give you indicators that you cannot retire. But what would be the indicators that say you can retire? You know, if you've got $200,000 in the bank, is that enough for you? Or do you think that you need to work a few more years to get 300,000 in the bank? And for those of you who have not retired yet, what are you waiting for? If you're 61 years old and your health is pretty good, are you waiting to be 65 or 70? Do you enjoy your work? Do you enjoy what you're doing for a living? Do you long to retire, but you just can't afford it yet? Let's have a conversation. Down in the comments, let me know. Let us all know, because this is a community. Let me see if I can get some more of the folks there in the background and their dogs. But like for instance, if you're wanting to retire and you've got the money, what's holding you back? What's holding you back from pulling the trigger on that, so to speak? You know, it's hard to know what to do, I guess, sometimes, right? We all have expenses. We all have maybe families. Most of us have families. So it's quite the dilemma, I suppose, is when do you know when to retire? My situation, I don't know either. I'm 62. I'll be 63 in October. When I turn 65, of course, then I can get my old age security. That would give me, a little bit more money. Of course, my wife is 5 years younger than myself, so she will be able to get her Canada pension when she's 60. But another 3 years, but she won't be able to get her old age security. And I don't think her pension from her school, from her work, will be that much. But I think as a couple, if a couple can bring in $3,000-$4,000 a month, then you've got some abilities, right? We have a beautiful home. We've got some equity in it now. But since our son has grown up and gotten married and has a place of his own, do we need a big 3-bedroom house when we're into our late 60s? I don't think so. You know, in my for any of you folks who do not know me, I do courier work, and I do a lot of situations where I deliver medications to seniors. And quite often I see these seniors who are in their 80s and they are still living in their home, but they've probably been living in that same house for 40 or 50 years and it's paid off. So in that situation, it's okay. I mean, they still have the utilities and their taxes, but if they don't have a mortgage anymore, then that's a big financial burden off their shoulders. But if they, and then they don't want to get a condo or a smaller condo and move because they've built up all their memories in that house. They've raised their children and they've had all these different milestones throughout life. And so even though they're in walkers and quite often they're not even mentally that well yet, because many of them have caregivers. When I go to drop off the medications, the caregiver comes and signs and receives the medication. So, what do? I guess you have to also do your taxes and find out where you stand with the government. If for instance, you wanted to move to a different country and retire overseas, maybe to Portugal or Spain. I've got a great friend and subscriber here that has been living in Spain, in Madrid, for many, many years. I think 20 years, he said. You know, you do have to make arrangements to do that kind of thing. You just can't drop everything and go, or sell everything and go. It does take time. I follow another channel, Alina McLeod, and she is a Canadian, but she basically is a digital nomad, so she can live anywhere. So she packed up and did all the legal requirements and became a citizen, or started the process and has moved to Bulgaria, Sofia, Bulgaria. So it's quite interesting, you know. It's quite interesting, and it's quite an interesting topic. I don't have the answer. I'm still working and struggling with my own and my wife's ideas of what we should do. But I'm still healthy enough I can keep working. But for any of you who have not seen my earlier videos, there is some age discrimination. That is a real thing. And it's hard to find work when you're older. Meaningful work, maybe, that pays a lot. My career of 20 years, I don't want to go back to that. So I am doing things to make ends meet. So I just wanted to start a conversation on this beautiful day, show you some of the areas of my city, a great little dog park, as you can see behind me. I know many of you said that you like the dog parks here, so I guess in a nutshell, I just want to start a conversation on, number one, retiring. When do you know it's time to retire? If you know it's time to retire and you're ready for it, what's holding you back from retiring? Are any of you folks planning on retiring to a different country? Maybe a warmer climate? Because many of you do live on the eastern part of the United States, or even areas where it's cold, and you do want to go somewhere warm. What's all involved with that? Things to talk about. So put down in the comments what you think, and let me know. Let me know what I should do, my wife and I, because the years keep ticking by. You know, so we shall see. We shall see. Yes, we shall see. And as you can see down below, quite a nice neighborhood here. And if money was no object, I would live here and then maybe travel someplace warm for the winter, maintain a home here, and continue life. But money is an issue, so we have to do with what we have, because you know, it is what it is. Okay, folks. I just wanted to show you this area from a little higher vantage point, since I am wrapping up this video. But as you can see, it is quite a nice area. The schoolyard over, or the playground over there, the dog park over there. We've got Clairview Rec Center back in the distance. Quite nice. Little toboggan hill. Right here. Also, more and more people and dogs keep showing up. That's kind of nice. People chat, and the dogs get to go out, exercise, and meet other animals. It's not a really big dog park, but it is big enough. Okay, well, I am going to wrap up this video. It's probably been longer than it needed to be, but I just wanted to go out and enjoy some sunshine. So anyway, if you like this kind of content and our conversational style, then let me know in the comments. Let me know what else you want to see. I am working on other videos at the airport and malls and whatnot. I just didn't have time today to do those ones, so I will do them throughout the week. So anyway, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers. God bless.